team coverage tonight with efforts to move the Commanders even out of Maryland. The Commanders' lease at FedEx Field ends in 3 years.
And tonight, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser is jumping into the conversation, tweeting this when the news of the sale broke. So she wrote, "Name change, check. New owner, check. New home at RFK," with the fast forward button. But D.C. isn't the only option when FedEx Field's lease expires in a couple of years.
Yeah, there's also a push to move the team into Virginia. TC News Now's Northern Virginia reporter Max Marcilla is at the Loudoun Gateway station tonight. He joins us there live.
Yeah, Max, there are lots of conversations about the team potentially moving with the new ownership, including a new letter to Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin.
That's right, and that letter was written by Delegate David Reed, who represents Loudoun County. Ironically, we talked to him before the big news of the day, about an hour before a whole conversation changed. But still, for Reed, he says the ownership, well, that is only part of it. If a stadium were to come to Virginia, it would involve a lot more. A reinvigorated push to bring the Washington football franchise to its neighbors in Virginia. Now, with Dan Snyder soon to be out of the picture, state and local lawmakers will have decisions to make.
And that means that we can go back to discussing it objectively about it being an economic development opportunity.
Reed and Delegate Luke Torian sent a letter to Governor Glenn Youngkin earlier this month. In it, they laid out 6 recommendations they have for the Virginia Football Stadium Authority, including protecting Virginia taxpayers, requiring project labor agreements so it's built on time and on budget, and environmental protections.
These are the things that I think are essential for us to be able to have a good deal for Virginia, whether or not the stadium is going to be in Loudoun or Prince William or in some other place.
Reed said he would want to see a final plan before determining if any tax dollars aside from those created from the project would be used. Opponents don't want any public funds to go toward the next stadium, plus concerns about traffic. But we took this question to Metro riders. After all, that's a big reason why Loudoun believes it's a contender. It's a small sample size, but there's some excitement.
I think that's where the next big thing should be.
We're kind of fed up with a lot of data centers, and we don't have that much entertainment going on. So I think it should be based in Virginia, and it should be good for the economy, not gonna lie.
And tonight, one other thing mentioned in that letter from Delegate Reed was he wants a safeguard for the stadium and the potential land it could sit on. He says he doesn't want to see a situation 20 or 30 years down the road where the Commanders might want to move again, and then Virginia could be stuck in the situation that D.C. is in with RFK. Reporting live in Loudoun County, Max Marcilla, D.C. News Now.